Hey guys, welcome back to Arry the Stag. It's TR Tony here, sat in the conservatory, awaiting a lovely weekend, lots of sunshine and hopefully some chances to work on Triumph Stags. As you know, some of you guys are sending in the odd photograph and the odd video, which we're eternally grateful for. It's really, really good to see, and where we can, we will obviously feature one or two of them on the channel. Bit of recognition for you guys makes it interesting for the viewers as well. And this week, Bill from Canada has sent in his video of a new acquisition that he bought back at the start of the year. I won't cut across his story. It is filmed in kind of letterbox style, so it's a little bit small on the screen, but that's okay. The content and the way he presents, I think, is very, very good. So well done, Bill. Fantastic presentation. And just thought I'd like to share the Triumph Stag joy from around the world. And so this is Bill's submission this week. If you want to enjoy it, I'll see you at the end.
I'm Bill, and I bought a stag. So some people will probably be asking, why the hell did you buy a stag? And I think it all boils down to, when I was younger, I could never afford one. And I like tinkering with stuff. So this car came from Ray Forrester. I picked it up in January. I drove down from Canada, Kingston, down to Nashville and bought it off of Ray and dragged it back up here. But it's not an original engine one. It's got a Buick V6 in it. So that could be a 2.8, a 3.8, or a 4.1. They made many versions of this. I haven't actually got to the part yet where we can get the engine block number off it. But one of the first things we did with this one was to get the engine running. Although we got the engine running with pouring petrol down the carburetor, obviously it wouldn't sustain that. So we stripped out the fuel pump, we stripped out the power steering, got to the fuel pump. I know it was dodgy, I was bashing the bottom of it, and then when I was putting it back together, I cross-threaded it, so I thought, to hell with this, we'll just put an electric one. So I put an electric pump, didn't start the engine because, of all things, there was nothing wrong with the pump. We had no fuel in the tank. Good thinking. So, why the buy a Stag? Because here's my car out here. Follow me. This is my daily runner. It's a big BMW. If I take it to the garage, it'll cost $165 an hour for a mechanic, because they're special mechanics. A regular mechanic around here is about $85, $95, but you go to BMW is $165. And every time something goes wrong with it, I have to take it to the garage. It's too complex, too complicated. It's window modules and light modules, and every one's $1,500 or $1,700 dollars. So my neighbour across the road, he's got an Austin Healey 3 litre, and it's been his daily driver for 30 years. That's remarkable. So is that why I bought it? Not yet. By the way, if you can work out that number plate, remember, I'm a Scotsman living in Canada, I'll buy you a beer. Back in. So back to the Stag. Ray originally bought this in the 70s in California. And later when he was in, I don't know if he was in the Marines at that time or not, but later on he moved to Texas. His kids used it as a daily runner to get to school and back. Although I think they took some shortcuts through some farms. It's a lot of, the paintwork's crap. It's always been lying out. There's no hard top with it. The soft top had never been up, and now it's just rotted. The engine's wrong. It's an automatic gearbox. It used to be a manual. I can see the hole there for the slave cylinder. So it used to be a V8 Triumph manual. Can we get it back to there? Do we want to do that? Remember, the original engine was kind of dodgy with that blowing gaskets all the time. Although I fully realised with new radiators and proper maintenance that shouldn't happen. So should I look after a V8 engine? Or do I turn it into an electric car, which is my initial thought. So I don't know yet what we're doing with it. So the theory is just now, let's get up, running, get it safetied or MOT'd, and get it back on the road, and then we'll decide. And because of this huge hoop, air filter and alternator, somebody has put this awful scoop in the front. Just looks awful, doesn't it? I believe that's birdshit on it. So I like projects, and I like doing things. This is a Bultaco Sherpa 350 that I rebuilt many years ago. What age are you there?
Like 5 or 6.
5 or 6, so that was like 15, 16 years ago. And it's now in your museum in the States. The other thing I like doing is, here's a wee Lambretta. Now I love this Lambretta, and it's beat up and all the rest of it, but we go runs with this wee thing, and it's the crowd of people that make it fun. Often, when I'm doing stuff, I'll take the bike, and I think it was Dave from Florida with a Stag. See, that'd be a great run. I take the bike, I set my GPS to the address, then I take off things like no highways, no toll roads, and it takes me all over the place. So here's some of the parts that we're replacing on the Stag. Bottom ball joints. You can see the difference. Track rod ends. Roll bar. Rubbers are all compressed. Bump stops. Big bushings for the swinging arm. Yeah, and of course new stuff like that. New brake pads. We'll get it up as much as we can so when it goes for an MOT, it should just pass. What else is there? Actually, funnily enough, when I was in Bears, I used to live in Bearsdale, Scotland, and there was a guy come in one day in a Hillman Imp, and he said, "Can you? I've locked my keys in my Triumph Stag." He goes, "Can you get the keys?" And I said, "No, I can't get your keys." I said, "But it comes with a tiny wee tab on it. It's got a serial number for your keys. You keep that separate." He goes, "That's with the spare keys, and they're in the glove box." So, I don't know what you're going to call it, AA or RAC or something like that. Anyway, the next day he comes in, and he rolls down his passenger window, and he shouts through. He goes, "I got them." I said, "How did you get them?" He goes, "I cut a hole in the floor and put my hand in and got the keys." He goes, do you have any idea how to get a screwdriver out the door?" I said, "A screwdriver out the door?" So we're out to the other side, and there's something like this hammered in to the door, and now we couldn't get the screwdriver out. I don't know. That was a chap in Bearsdale. So, Tony, I'm going to send this to you. I'm also going to send a copy to Ray. I'll probably put it on YouTube. Edit it any way you want. If you come across one of these for the connecting the roof, I think it's the left-hand side one, I'll buy it off you. Because I can't get one from Rimmer Brothers. Apart from that, I've had this is now the third week in April, so it's been too cold to work in this in the garage. So I just do a little bit at a time, plus I'm also renovating the house. So it's just a little bit at a time, so this will take me many, many months to actually get back on the road. So feeling that, Slanjavar.
Well, wasn't that fantastic? Bill, you are a star. Thank you very much indeed for sending us in your video. Really nice looking Stag. I'm sure with all the work that you're already starting to do on it, it will be an awesome motor in the end. No doubt you'll keep us up to date with developments, and very interested to see progress on the channel. If you want to send some more in, then that will be really great. Guys out there, if you have videos or photographs you'd like to send in, please feel free. If we can feature them on our channel, then we will do. It's all about spreading the joy of the Triumph Stag worldwide. We're all raving fans about that, and equally I will say actually we love all classic cars, so you know, we're very interested in other classics as well, although predominantly the Stag. Very happy to look at other classic cars as well, because we love them all. Good stuff. Okay, well, just about remains for me to say thanks once again to Bill. As ever, you'll know that people who do good stuff for the channel end up benefiting from one of these. So this is our Arry The Stag Boblat, and this will be on its way to you over in Canada, Bill. So thanks to you very much, and maybe one or two other things in the parcel as well, so look out for that in due course. And these are very rare, actually. There's not too many people worldwide who've got these, so a rare privilege to have one, and we'll get that over to you in due course, no worries at all. Good. Good stuff, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's edition. Please feel free to comment and like and share and subscribe to the channel. We're having great fun doing it and spreading the international joy of the stag worldwide. And good stuff. We'll see you online on Arry the Stag very soon. All the best. Cheers for now.